will only avoid any confrontation with the enemy. He'll forget his evil ways and learn to love it.
So I'm gonna make this response quick and simple. First off, the issue that I have is that there is no issue with the character in that game. There's nothing. It's all fucking something derived from somebody else's subjective opinion and view and interpretation of a video game. Now, I'm not invalidating anything with there being problems with like like black people's hair and acceptance in like non-black majority black countries and shit like that. But I feel as though that I've not at all invalidated that, because I know that's an actual issue and shit like that. What I'm invalidating is the premise of this article, which is a criticism, which is subjective, which is anecdotal, which is personal to her, which is completely emotional and just something derived because she used the video game character, to connect back to what her original point was, which is a reason for clickbait and staying current and having your articles read. There's nothing fucking wrong with that character. There's characters like that before. There'll be characters like that after. If she was fucking green, there would be no fucking problem. But because she's black, you're making it about her race, and that's fucking retarded. I'm not invalidating her feelings, even though I personally feel that they are unfounded. The conclusion that she's come to is based on what she thinks. I'm invalidating that premise. Now, does that invalidate how she feels? No, but it does allude to that faulty logic can lead to an emotional state which is non-conducive to a good conversation or even a coherent thought. All right, just because you feel a certain way about it doesn't fucking validate anything about anything. It just means you feel something about something. And unfortunately, emotion doesn't fucking mean a goddamn thing in a conversation, in terms of the debate about whether or not this video game character, who happens to be brown, has hair that is guns. That has absolutely nothing to do with. It's not some kind of fucking social commentary about fucking black women's hair. It's just like, what can we fucking do? Give her guns in her hair. And give the boxer character boxing gloves. You just fucking just with fucking power beams that come out of it. It's just a fucking video game, and you're making it about all this other bullshit, and no nerd fucking likes that, because that's not how we actually fucking think. And you're just fucking like picking minuscule bullshit things to make a problem with. There's no actual problem. And the reason why the writer did it this way is because that's a new video game that's coming out. It's a character that's going to be popular. And so she's trying to tie that back in with her article about women's hair, you know what I'm saying? And that being an issue. It's not, it's just, that's what fucking writers do now on the internet. It's called clickbait. That's how it fucking works. I'm, not like upset at you guys particularly. I'm upset with how the way you're arguing with people, that you're not allowed to comment on this because it's not your race, it's not your sex. I'm upset about that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not upset like, oh fuck you guys, blah blah blah. I'm upset that you're telling people what they can and cannot say based on race, sex, or whatever. You're allowed to say whatever the fuck you want and have a good fuck. And if you have a good point to back it up, if you have good reason, if you articulate what you're saying, then you should be able to say what the fuck you're saying. But because, oh, I'm not a black girl with fucking hair issues, doesn't mean I can't. Fucking dude, you have no idea what I am capable of understanding and empathizing with. I've definitely dated black girls who have that issue with weave and everything like that. I've modeled. I'm about to do a hair show, and I have had colleagues. I've done multiple hair shows. This is the premier one in Orlando. I've done multiple shows with black girls, and I under fucking stand. But I'm saying this video game has nothing to do with it. It's not implied. It's not. Like subtly put in there. It's not blatant. It's just bullshit, and they're just trying to use that as clickbait, and you're feeding into it, and that's also upsetting me because it's just bullshit. It's just fucking bullshit. And you're feeding bullshit. Like, why are you feeding the fucking internet troll? And like, you're not, and then you get so emotional. You're like, I'm a troll. I'm fucking with you, or I'm racist, or whatever. This is like what's subtly applied when you're saying mind your own business, stay in your lane. Or this is problematic. You may not agree with that, but the connotation to the majority of people, if it's problematic, and we're talking about sex, then we're talking that it's sexist, and we're talking about race, then it's racist. And since we're talking about a sex and race based conversation, you're essentially saying that that character is racist, sexist, and the person who made it, blah 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 blah. I don't know how else to go on about this. If you don't fucking understand that, then that's it. I mean, there's no more fucking point. I'm not invalidating anything other than the premise. And if you feel like that invalidates the feeling, then that's up to you. I'm not invalidating the feeling. I'm sorry that you feel that way. But if we're talking about in a debate whether or not this fucking character is actually some kind of social commentary or is a problematic, then no, fuck your feelings. That's no proof. There's bullshit. That's bullshit. When we're talking about the issue of black women's hair, I was not just women, in particular black women's hair, I'm not invalidating that argument or that being a problem. So this is at 6 minutes. I'm done. All right. I hope you fucking watch this. I hope people fucking take something from this. But that's all I have to fucking say. I don't know how we're still arguing about this, but I don't know fucking. I don't know.